You judge a dog by the soul way. And you judge a boy by the things way. But who I go put them money at stake? Fi make a little boy dream come true. Yeah, the little boy future in a danger. Him have to fight, make a plan. Success no know nobody as a stranger. So design your life while you can. Yeah, your thoughts are the motivator. Keep them clean, make them pure. No wait till later, do it now.
Welcome to Beyond the News. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Today, in the Jamaica Observer, we have a story, and it reads Garnet Dockery was overcome with emotions as he recounted the events that occurred between him and his 23-year-old daughter, which led to his court appearance after she accused him of physically assaulting her. Dockery appeared before presiding judge Natisha Fairclough Hilton at the St. James Court last Wednesday, pleading guilty with explanation to assault occasioning bodily harm. The incident reportedly took place on September 26 about 6:50 p.m. while Dockery and the complainant were at home in Kingate District, St. James. According to court documents, the complainant went to the kitchen to prepare a meal, returned to her room, and locked the door. While she was in the room, the defendant knocked on the door, entered, and knocked over her meal on the bed. He then hit her in the face before dragging her by her hair. She asked, "What did I do? Why are you doing me like this?" She then ran into the living room. He pursued her and hit her on the head, causing her to fall, before stomping on her head and kicking her in the stomach. The court also heard that Docker went into the kitchen and returned with a machete. In fear for her life, the complainant ran from the house and Docker locked the door and left her on the veranda. She eventually moved out of the house to live with another relative. Dockery, who claimed to be a renal patient who had suffered a stroke, made numerous complaints about his daughter, including telling the judge that all she did was eat, smoke, and drink. I really boxed the plate off her hand, and she grabbed me and boxed me. She ripped my shirt and kicked me. So I pushed her into the bed and started to punch her because I felt like I was dealing with a monster. I had to do it. I had no choice. She was railing and kicking, so I grabbed her by the hair and dragged her and pushed her in the hall and then onto the veranda. At that point, she began shouting, "Murder, murder, murder." Batman. So I locked the door. The defendant told the court. He said that the complainant kicked the door so hard that it separated from the hinges and the door has yet to be repaired. The accused father later filed a report with the Anchovy police regarding the incident. However, they were unable to find the complaint. Docker's bail was extended until November 6, when a cross case is expected to be presented in court.
All right. So basically, we got beyond the news. We got beyond the news reality. This is a common thing in Jamaica where we have older kids living with parents, kids over the age of 17 or past the age of consent, which is 16 in Jamaica. And for other countries, probably 18 years of age. But we have kids living with their parents till they're 23, 25, even 30 years old. But based on this report, I guess we can say there is a breakdown between daughter and father relationship. Firstly, I believe I believe the father pretty much a fight with himself because kids tend to live what they learn. And The father seems, as they say, as he said, he had kidney failure. He have kidney failure, and kidney failure most times caused by either diabetes, you have high blood pressure, you have medications or even toxins, and most times that can come from abuse or drugs, any form of drugs like alcohol or smoking for that matter. And sometimes that can make it irritable. But in the report, the father complained that the daughter basically she only just smoke and eat and them thing there. So when him go in her room, him kick over the plate. Now, is it that the father fight with himself where he must see him daughter behave like how him used to behave? And also is it that based off a culture we have we young girls now pretty much behaving masculine because even the smoking aspect of it. I mean, girls smoking, drinking, that kind of I don't know. Normally back in the day that never used to happen. You never used to see girls that do all them thing there. And she kinda seemed rebellious. If you really check it, she sound rebellious. Cause then say she go in her room and close the door. I mean, probably report not go in detail as to whether or not she slammed the door. The father probably take offense to it. And then who who is a dependent? Who is a de- who is depend who is depending on who here? Is it the father depending on the daughter or the daughter depending on the father? Who is the provider? Who is a tedious case, but at the same time, if you break it down, we have to look at the culture. And I think
Yeah.
so. Basically, the daughter just do what him seeing father do. You know, I guess the father probably used to smoke. That's why I'm have kidney disease or kidney failure right now. And the father probably a try to stop. Probably might try to talk to the daughter. No, probably might try to do parenting at this time when the daughter was a 23-year-old. I mean, which 23-year-old will listen to you now? I'm not gonna listen to you. But how you deal with that? You know, if you just read the news at face value, I guess we can just put the blame on anybody. But in this case, would I put the blame on culture, environment, and poor parenting? And even in the report, where is the mother? We don't hear nothing of the mother. No mother not involved in a situation. Or is it that's just a daughter and a father live alone? So it's a cultural thing and we have a breakdown. So again, that's us going beyond the news. Rather than more than just what the headline is reading. It's way more skin deep than how it seems.